I'm here at Carkeek Park in Seattle. It's a beautiful fall day, and I got nice water lapping up against the shore. What a wonderful place to talk about doing or not doing evil. And I use this as the title of this lecture because it's a common term that's often associated with Google. Do no evil as their slogan. And you'll see another video that hits that directly and talks about that directly addresses the do no evil issue by Eric Schmidt, I guess he's the CEO of Google. But what I want to talk about is I want to hit that do no evil from a different angle, and it's an angle that really is not specific to Google. It's specific to any large software company, or maybe any company at all, but in my world is the software world, so I'll talk about that because that's what I know. So any large company and the challenges that they face. So let's look at some of the people who are on the could possibly be evil list. Starting with, this is sort of a lineage. It's a kind of the parents and grandparents and great-grandparents of the companies that are on top. And the one that I'll trace it back to is IBM. I won't talk much about IBM because, frankly, they're not that important anymore. At one time, they were the computer company of the entire world. IBM was the computer company. It was like the Microsoft of its era. But now it's hard to even, hear anybody accusing them of being evil because they're just not that important, frankly, unfortunately for them. So the one that I would start with, however, is Microsoft, who sort of set the pace for the evil company. And what does evil really mean? Usually, I think, and by and large, what evil means is world domination, monopoly, taking over, giving people no choice, locking you in, being, you have to use them whether you like it or not. That's I think, more than anything else, that's the evil part that companies don't like. And of course, what we've added to evil more recently is, and you also own my information. And what evil things are you going to do with my information? How are you going to how are you going to do bad things to me because you know stuff about me? And that's particularly in Facebook and Google what's been added to it. Although Microsoft was certainly accused of collecting information about people, nothing like the accusations that are being leveled against Facebook and Google for collecting information about each other. But what I want to trace really, because we've talked about the privacy and security and all that stuff other places, what I want to track really is this world domination, this idea of locking me in. And you can see we have IBM, which I told you was the granddaddy of all of these, and Microsoft and Apple and Google and now Facebook, and a nice provocative question at the end: who's next? Who's the next company that we're going to accuse of world domination? Who's the next company that's going to go through this cycle? And you can see a selection of kind of funny images of each of these companies and how they really are all vilified in one way or another. And so what I want to do is I want to sort of walk you through what I think is, and when I say vilified, I mean people are accusing them of being evil. So I want to walk you through what I think I see as the steps on this road to becoming evil. From really very humble beginnings, and from a beginning where you're not evil at all. In fact, you're the exact opposite of evil. You're going to save the world. You're the coolest place and the best place in the world to be. So let's trace that progression.